and Tribal Council Act, an election to the Tribal Council or body must be open and transparent for everyone or selected for few only.
Short answer is yes.
I had a discussion last night with one of my senior leaders, and he was talking about this, saying that we should abolish these village councils, because the village councils are set up under Indian laws, but we are trying to forcefully merge our customary laws with the village laws. So, in the case of the house and the thing, the Nagaland village and area council, like we used the example of the Putumandan. So I think how many houses are here, no? So I think you know how the cycle works. 2-year cycle. Then you have, I believe, 5 cycles. No? So 150 years. No? Every cycle is 30 years, but again there's 5 cycles. Now, this is the first time I heard of it. Have you heard of the Sami? Sami. See, the Nagaland Village Council Act talks about the Putumandan, does not talk about the Sami. But it is the Sami, he is the elder. He's out of the thing, Putumandan, but he's the elder of the clan. And among the different clans also, they have one among them, who's the elder. Now it seems these are usually the village council chairmen. And in the case of Simis, according to Simi customary law, the village council chairman must be the head GP. But then you have all this thing, tyrannical, Simis, Gangaras are very tyrannical, okay, especially this West Simi. They act as if, everything, So that's why the government gave notification saying that no, it's not compulsory. But then in Nepal again, I found this out just recently. One village council chairman, he took all the village council funds and then he opened his own village. So who do we make the village council chairman? Things like that, no? And it's happening in all tribes. Yeah, so I know we need the tribal council part too. We need.
See, when it comes to the tribal council part, a ho-ho and our, what do we call it? Not our ho-ho, Ausendan. Whether it is Simi ho-ho, the Ausendan, the Angami Public Organization, Chakasan Public Organization, all the tribes. When you have that identity as a public organization, by law, you cannot exercise the power that is granted to the tribal council by law. In the tribal council, if the law says chairman or president, until and unless you are exercising that authority, if you come to especially the High Court and you say that I am the Simi ho-ho president and I am functioning as the tribal council president or XYZ, until and unless you are officially appointed by the Act, the power that you are exercising is unconstitutional, it's ultra vires, it's illegal, and it will have no legal authority.
Best steps or solution to adopt modern law rather than the traditional law? The first question. And then the second question is, does the Gangburas in Nagaland becomes meaningless when the criminal laws are being strictly implemented in Nagaland? Thank you.
On the second one, I would ideally want the government mechanisms to take over, okay, because they are neutral from all aspects. They treat everyone equally. On the second one, what steps should be taken? I think again the first answer would be the second answer also, saying that wherever there is incompatibility or difference between the customary law and the modern law, it is always better to follow the modern law. Okay, and but again, as I said, as the law community, I think you all should be harbingers of this change that adopt the modern law more, because your breadwinning capacity in future will depend on that.
One more thing, sir. In addition to that, the competency of the village authorities, the GBs, on how to conduct trials, how to conduct the crime, or the exercising the power, whether they are competent to be able to give justice or not. That's number one. Number two, the Village Council Act can be amended so that more powers can also be granted.
Yes, it can be amended, revised or amended or whatever. But personally, I'm not in favor of I'm not saying decentralization. Yes, decentralization should be done, but in a way creating too many power centers where we do not have the mechanism to monitor what they are doing. Means the example of the Longkom village that I gave. So that is a problem. And even in the current system, I think even with the current system and the Nagaland rules for administration of justice, I don't think any village council or any GB or anyone ever has attended any training on what are their powers and what are their do's and don'ts. So there are major gaps in the system which need to be addressed.
And one more thing, sir, and to the one who raised the question also, any crime is considered to be a crime against the state, not against the village. So that has to be understood.